Hello, everybody. This is Sue Maya and another episode of Quantum Theology. Today we're going to talk a little bit more about health nutrition again, and primarily about how to detoxify the body. And we'll spend a little time on that. I wanted to share with you that very simply we can move towards teas, green teas, black teas, natural teas in general. Let me read to you something out of a book called Traditional Medicines from the Earth about green tea. Because green tea is rich in naturally occurring antioxidants, and it's a very high profile of polyphenols and catechins. So let me read a few paragraphs from this book about green tea and how easy it is for you to begin to detoxify. We can also suggest fasting and some other things, but listen to this. Green tea provides assistance in maintaining a healthy balance between free radicals necessary for the healthy functioning of the body and an excess of free radicals. While free radicals are part of the normal human body function, too many can cause cellular damage. We're exposed to free radicals daily from our external environment, our food, air, water supply, to our own internal environment as a result of normal biological processes. Research now demonstrates that consuming antioxidants such as green tea are one of the most powerful methods we know of to help neutralize the actions of too many free radicals in our body. There is a well-recognized connection between an excess of free radicals in the body known as oxidative stress and healthy brain function. Accordingly, green tea is demonstrating particular benefit for promoting healthy brain function by providing antioxidant support to fragile brain tissue. Brain cells, neurons, are extremely sensitive to free radical attacks, particularly as you age. This is in part because neurons have a low glutathione antioxidant content. Brain metabolism consumes a great deal of oxygen, and neurons have a very limited ability to repair damage to their DNA caused by the free radicals. In addition, metal ions, such as iron, copper, zinc, and aluminum, can generate free radicals that challenge brain tissue. Specifically, beta-amyloid aggregates found in the neurons of people faced with brain health challenges form free radicals in the presence of free radicals such as metal ions. This beta-amyloid effect is reduced by eliminated by herbs, foods, and nutrients recognized for their free radical scavenging effect. Green tea contains antioxidant and metal-binding actions that can help to maintain healthy brain tissue, even as we age or are exposed to an overabundance of free radicals. Okay, so we hear a lot of talk lately about chemtrails and nanotechnology and bioengineering. And so much of that is metallic. You know, they're conductors. I mean, a lot of it could be crystalline, crystals, which are also highly conductive. But studies show that there's a high content of metal ions, metallic ions, which lodge themselves and bond with our cells. So we want to detox as much as we can. And just about anybody can get a hold of black tea or green tea. You probably have some in the back of your cupboard, which has just been sitting there, like, well, it kind of tastes plain, yeah. So add some lemon or sugar or honey, or drink it with juice. Make it and add to your juice, or add some juice to it to flavor it. And drink as drink as much tea as your body can handle. Now remember, there is also a content of caffeine in tea, so you want to use that during the day and not at night if you have trouble sleeping. Okay, so green and black teas. Fasting is helpful. Juice fast will help also detoxify. It will also help you lose some of the excess fat and, flush your kidneys, flush your liver, and flush your whole GI tract. We're going to open up the discussion in a moment, but let me just share with you one more very important page of information that I found as I've been trying to organize my things this week. A page called The Ingredients of a Cigarette. So when we get on these calls, I hear people are increasing their smoking habits, their nervousness, depression, confusion, makes them want to smoke more. So people who used to be 1-pack-a-day smokers are now 3 or 4-pack-a-day smokers. It's not helping their situation. They're getting an overload of toxins in their bodies, and then they say, well, they don't feel better. Well, it's because they're, adding more poisons to the mix. Listen to what is in a cigarette. Vinyl chloride, which makes PVC pipes. Toluene makes industrial solvents. Stearic acid can be used for candle wax. Nitrous oxide phenols, which is a disinfectant. Nitrobenzene, which is a gasoline additive. Nicotine, which is also an insecticide. Naphthalene, which is the same as stuff they use in mothballs. Methanol, used in rocket fuel. Methane is like swamp gas, Hydrogen cyanide, the gas chamber poison. Hexamine, barbecue lighter. Formaldehyde, body preservatives. Ethanol, alcohol. DDT is an insecticide. Carbon monoxide, like from a car exhaust. Cadmium, which they use in batteries. Butane, which they use in cigarette lighter fluid. Arsenic, which is straight-up poison. Ammonia, which is a floor and toilet cleaner. Acetone, which is a nail polish remover. And here are some of the metals that are in cigarettes. Lead, aluminum, copper, silicon, zinc, silver, and mercury. So if you're still smoking cigarettes and then you're on these calls saying you don't feel better, stop smoking cigarettes. I know they're addictive, but they're terrible for you and your environment. And if you say that you want, to purify your life, you want to purify your mind and body, you've got to start with the things that you're using for your addictions. First off, walk the talk. You've got to walk the talk. Do what you know you can do, and don't blame everyone around you. You've got to get rid of the things that are poisoning you first of all. Then you can work on the rest. Okay, so stop smoking cigarettes. Stop, taking too many medications or alcohol or indulging yourself in other things that aren't making you feel better. So stop the addictions. If you need help, there are groups for that. You've got, different 12-step groups, which are free. They don't cost anything. If you need help sleeping, there are natural remedies for that, or just go back to simple aspirin, Aspirin, by the way, is, derived from willow. I forget the name of the exact, I can look that up for you, but anyway, willow bark was the original aspirin. So, again, try to eliminate the toxic habits that you're using right now and begin to detoxify, bring yourself back to a natural state, and then you'll begin to feel better. You can replace them with healthier habits. Thank you so much for listening, and we will open up for the discussion.